Hi guys, Monica and Sek here. We are going to show you guys how to make your dream catcher. So you guys will be receiving this template. It's the plate with holes in it already. You're going to be getting 3 black strings and then 1 long white string or a colored string, some feathers, and then we're going to put beads in these as well, okay? So we're going to start with the bottom. So I'm going to be walking you guys through it and Say as well. So there's going to be 3 holes. That's the one that's going to be the very bottom with the 3 black strings. So your first string, you're going to just put it through your hole. And then you're going to make like a little knot. And it's okay if your knot shows, it'll just make it look more rustic. Okay, so there's 1 string on mine, okay? We'll go through and do the other 2 now. And I'm just doing a double knot, nothing fancy. Oh, look, Say's faster than me. So then on this bottom one, I'm going to go ahead and add some beads and then some feathers as well. And if you want your beads to stay in a certain area, go ahead and make a little like regular knot on the bottom. And your bead will fall right underneath that knot so it won't go all the way down, see? It keeps the bead from going all the way down. So I just want 1 bead on that one, so I'm gonna go ahead and add one of my feathers to this side. And I'm also just gonna do a regular knot on this one. How's it going, Say?
Good.
See, I got this one done. I'm gonna go ahead and do both of these the same as this one.
What is the purpose of a dream catcher?
Well, I think primarily it's used to take all of that bad energy or bad dreams you have. So people usually have these on top of their beds where they sleep, so when they have nightmares, it could reduce the amount of nightmares they have because the dream catcher will be helping them. But they're also just really pretty. Don't worry if you have extra string sticking out when you're doing these knots. You could just cut it off at the end with some scissors or have somebody help you do that. Say's strong suit is beading, mine isn't.
Say you're so quiet. Dream catcher must have taken her voice away.
I can't talk.
Okay, so that's the bottom of how mine looks. And then remember, like I said, don't worry about these long pieces. You could just trim them after you're done, okay? So now we're going to do the main part, which is any design. You can do a certain design if you want, but I'm just gonna do random because I like when the strings overlap with each other. So you're gonna take this length of string they give you, and kind of like shoelaces, you want them to keep them even, okay? So with the 2 holes on the very top of the plate, I'm gonna go in through the top, that way the string doesn't go overlapping on the very back of it. So you're gonna go in on the colored side of your plate. See? And you're just gonna keep going to where you think you'll have enough room to hang something from there. And I'm just gonna secure my knot, well, where I'm gonna hang it with a little small knot. So that's my top piece, and that's gonna stay like that now. Now I just have two long pieces that I'm gonna use to intersect in these holes. So that's where the beads come into play. You can slip as many beads in as you want and make it as colorful as you like it. I'm gonna put, I think, like 2 beads on this string, and I'm just gonna use whatever colors I want. So I'll also be putting little knot in this one just to keep, well, you don't have to, you can keep the beads free. I just want the beads on a certain space. So, like that. So that's 1 bead, okay? And let's see where I want this design to go. So I think I'm gonna just pick this hole randomly. And then it stretches across to make a nice tight string. And then I'm gonna go and add another colored bead to this side. And I'm gonna leave that one loose because I want to be able to move the bead around when I want to. And then I'm gonna stick it on the other side. So far that's the shape I got. And you're just going to repeat this process until you'll have any design you really like. Once you feel like your string can no longer go to any other side, just tie it and make a little regular knot, just so it doesn't fall out. See, that one's in place now. And now I just gotta do the same process with this string and then tie it off at the very end. How's Say doing?
Not too good.
It's okay. Well, everyone's dream catcher is as unique as themselves. So I'm gonna go across this way.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay is correct, Say.
This is crazy.
Oh, you see now. So if you decide you don't want to, just pull it out and then tie a different hole. There we go. I'm gonna add some more beads. You could also give these as gifts to someone if you don't want to keep it over your bed. Always nice to have. And like I said, you don't have to use all the holes, but if you have enough string to do so, then go for it. Okay. So, see, I like totally ignored this hole, but that's fine because I'm not a risk taker. If you're a risk taker, make this little part a little smaller and then you'll have more string. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim my excess pieces that are hanging off of this, and then I'll show you guys my final product, and then we'll check in on Say how she's doing. this is my dream catcher. Kind of a weird shape in the middle, but I think it's really cute. And then that's it. So now let's check on Say's dream catcher.
This is mine.
Say what you got. Ooh. So Say's gonna be having a lot of nightmares, but
Is that all perfect, you guys?
still really nice though. So that was a dream catcher, and then next we will be showing you guys how to decorate your picture frame for camp. And we're back. So we're going to be showing you how to decorate your picture frames for camp. So me and Say will be using our markers we have here at UCP and some glue and glitter. You guys can use whatever you have at home. If you want to decorate it with color pencils, crayons, stickers, anything you want, go for it. Make it your own and make it beautiful. So I'm gonna start by putting Camp 2020 just so I could always remember that's what this is from. So me and Sarah are gonna go ahead and write that out. And you could do any font you want. It could be crazy. It could be pretty. So that's our font for our frames. They're different. And now we're gonna go ahead and decorate the borders. You could do squiggly lines, polka dots. You could even write your name on it if you really want to. Remember, if you're working with glitter, have someone help you. Just because glitter is pretty, but it is messy.
And make sure when you're using glitter, you should probably put a piece of paper under it so you can catch all the glitter and then pour it back in the little thing it comes in.
I'm
guys.
using a little lid.
making
Say
a mess.
didn't use anything.
Say's making a mess.
That's how I am. You guys should know me by now.
So I got green on one side and I'm gonna do a different color on
I
the
got
other.
purple. So pink. Thank you. Thank you. After the mess.
It's okay. We'll clean up after our mess.
Bless you.
Thank you. Social distancing. 6 feet apart.
And wearing your masks. Very important right now.
I'm done. See? You see my face? Is it cute or what?
Isn't she beautiful?
Now show us how you're gonna put all that glitter back in the tube with the paper.
I'm gonna put all the paint together and then find a plastic bag and put it together, okay? Recycling is the best.
You fold the paper in half,
And
say.
put it back where it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Show me how you do it.
Okay, see?
Oh, no mess. See, guys?
But right here is a mess.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
do it like this.
Never brush it off onto the paper.
It's a big mess, you guys. I've got to put the paper down.
it's okay, say.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay. And this one's mine. Now I'm gonna clean up my mess. Bye guys.
Bye.